Hi folks, and here we are with another episode of The Shed, as we are, and on this particular episode we are going to look at a range of photo cells. I had some correspondence over the last couple of weeks, especially an interest from a guy called Adrian Illing from the UK here, who had a good chat about time clocks and photo cells. So I thought, well, let's make a video of a handful of some that I've got, so we can look at all the different ones, NEMA cell and also the two-part cell which I've got over here. So we'll look at that in a sec. After we looked at these ones, these are all different values, different luxes, so on, different makes, different shapes. Basically at the end of the day do all the same thing. We'll switch a street light on and off, or floodlight, or anything else that you want switching on. So anyway, we'll start off then. We'll look at one of the most popular ones which we had in our town over here in the UK, in Cambridge, was the Royce Thompson. It was the blue one. This is the blue one. There we go. A nice shade of blue this one is, and there was two types of this actually. There was one with a different, if I can find it I'll show you. I think this is the, yeah, this is the one of the later ones. They did change the actual circuitry inside there for some reason. I'll see if I can find one just before the end and show you the difference between that. This one is the Oasis 2000. It can run up to 400 watt sodium lamps, or whichever lamps you want to put onto it. As long as it's 400 watts, it will happily take it. This is a 70 lux one, and the date on this is 2014. But these are the most popular ones that are used. We're used a lot over here in the UK as well. So that's the Royce Thompson one, and they do these in different colours, denotes different sort of, you know, different specifications, sort of wattage and lux, so on and so forth. So this is switches at 70 lux, this one here, and it's a 10 amp one as well, so up to 400 watt sodiums on this one. So put that over there. So that's the Royce Thompson one. Now, so Royce Thompson, here we go. This is a green one, and this is the Oasis 1000. It luxes at 70, and then luxes at 35 as well. And this one can also take 400 watt inductive load as well, which they all do. That has to, if it's a street line, has to be an inductive load. This one, as I say, is the 1000. This one is dated 2005. This one, 05. So I think if we can see, yeah, if we look at the two now, I think we can see on this one now the different the circuitry is. Trying not to get the fluorescent light over the bench to reflect on this. So if I can get a bit closer in, so I'm going to focus on there. You see the difference in the circuitry on the top. Quite different, that one. There we go. And also this one, it's got 15th to the 605. So obviously when it was changed, they wrote the date on the bottom of the cell. There we go. Now Xeon, whatever you want to pronounce it, we've got one of those to show you. So two of those I've got for there. But this is one, it's quite interesting. This is called a Selk. This is a Selk photo cell. Really good, this one, because you can see all the insides in that. You see all the little circuitries, all the little odds and ends. There's the top of it. That's what the top looks like. There we go. Apologies for the fluorescent light reflecting on this. We'll probably put a top light on. But there we go. So that is the Selk one. Now this one, let's see if it's got the information. The information, I think, is actually on the back of it. See the information back there? So I'll just see if we can get into that, so we can see what this one's switched at. Does it say on there? It doesn't actually say. NEMA program reverse or something on this. Ah, this could be. This could be used with tunnel lighting. It could be, couldn't it? I'm going to have to look more into this one. This has got no information on it whatsoever, which isn't very good, is it? The other feature of this is it's got like this sort of I don't suppose you call it beveled edge on it, or just got a nice shape just around the side of it here. See there, it's got like little notches in it, and that's the Selk with no information on it. Ah, hold on, what have we got here? Oh, here we go. This is a 35 lux, and this is a 7 amp photo cell. It says it there, like in very small letters. Very small letters. I don't know if we're going to focus up on that. We probably won't be able to, but there we go. So you have to look hard on that one to find what it's about. This one is a Zodian. Now these are very, I'll hold it there so you can see it better. These are very popular, these are. And they're very noticeable as well. They seem to have like a circle in the centre there where it comes out the mould. And they make them. This is, Zodian, is it back there? It's got there. And this is another 35 lux. Again, the details on these ones are put on the side there. So this is 35 lux. The 5th of 2015. This is an SS6 model. There's all your little bits and pieces in there. You see around there? Your little resistors and that. Not much to these ones. And there we go. That's that the one there. There you are. Now this one. Now this is interesting. This is unbranded. This has got nothing on it at all. A pointy one. We could call these Richie's hats. I don't know if anyone else calls it, but in the trade we called it that. So this is a Richie's hat photo cell. This has got nothing on it whatsoever to tell you what the switching is, what the lux is, or the ampage on this one. Yeah, there's like a little white thing inside that the camera won't probably get it, but then again, it's a nice looking photo cell. I haven't actually tested it out yet, so we'll have to test this one out. So that's that one there. Here we got another, this is a Royce Thompson. Now this one is got a green base on. Now this one, to put it up the right way, this one is a 70 lux. This one can take two 250 watt lamps, inductive load on these, and the ampage, I haven't got the ampage on. Never mind. But there's the little badge there that tells you. Obviously see-through top, same kind of fit in there, same kind of arrangement, slightly different. Just it looks much like the Zodian, except the top is a bit deeper than the Zodian. So is the. So what number is this one? Got a number? Let's see if it's got a model number on. It's got S300PT on there, so whatever that means, but it hasn't actually got. If you look on there, it's got like numbers around the outside. So what that's about, we don't know. Have to look into that one. Right, so what we've got left, we've got 4 left now. Now here's another Royce Thompson. Again, it's got numbers around it. Might be something to do with the degrees on when positioning the cell on top of the lantern. Most of them do have an arrow on that says point north, which I think is mostly on the socket when you put the actual NEMA socket onto the lamp. If I remember right. This one is, well, again, a bit different. This one, it's got like a big thing inside it, like a big round disc. See that big round disc there? And then we've got sort of a kind of like a barrel style resistor in there. It's a very odd one. I haven't really seen one like this before, come across one. There we go. Yeah, this is an interesting one from Royce Thompson. There's no information on this one. No information at all, just 240 volt AC. There we go, so that's that one down. Now this one This one is quite a modern. This is quite a modern one. Now, it's under another name that I can't see on there because the writing is so small. But this says the rating is 1000 watt on here, so you can just put 1000 watts of power take onto this one. And I do believe that this is either a Zodian or it's a Selk under a different name. I don't know if it was Zodian or Selk was taken over by another company that makes the NEMA cells like this. But some of these will not fit in a bracket. If you've got a bracket out, you know, the sort of bracket you put on the wall, these will not fit on it because this bit gets in the way. Unlike that, you see, that one's got a wide lip, that one hasn't. These will only go on street lights. They won't go on external bracket photo cells. But again, interesting again in there, the same kind of technology. I mean, this one is brand new. I got this about a year back. In fact, I got a few of these which I use on the lights outside. There we are. So that's that one there. That's up there. If you've got anything more about these ones, put it in the comments below. I knew it was something about some company taking something over. Here we got another. That's a Zodian SS4. Seen better days, can't really see much of that. And finally another Royce Thompson, similar to the other one we had, just a little bit more, you know. And what is this one? And this is a 2000 watt handling one, 70 lux switching, and that's the NEMA collection. So just NEMA, whichever way you want to pronounce it. So these are just all the NEMA ones, and then for the 2-part cells, just quickly we'll just go over these. This is a it's got S on it, so this is Sangamo Western Limited, this one, Enfield, Middlesex, where this was made. And this should have a spike on it, but it isn't, because it's got a spike. It isn't a radio smart one. This is just a normal 2-part cell. It's probably about 40 years old. This come off a lantern that I had. Right, and it's showing the top's broken off. Again, just the usual 2 parts. We all know how they go. Here's a Royce Thompson, old style 2-part cell. With a little dimple on the top, and you can see inside the thing there. And of course, these ones, Royce Thompson again, brand new ones, micro cell, just goes into the top of the lantern, and of course that all runs on one of these, as we know, so that goes with that, or it can go with that one as well. But I've done a video, I've covered these before, so I've got the video for that. And then finally a remote box cell. This is a Selk. This is a small one, so you can put that wherever, and then put the controller within the lantern, or wherever you want to hide it in a box. And then that just connects up, and it works the same as a NEMA. You've got the 3 cables in there, so it just works the same as like a NEMA cell, so you'll wire it. So there we go. So that is the look at all the photo cells. And I think you enjoyed this video, but it's worth having a look at. And thanks for Adrian for bringing the subject up. And we'll do, get any more interesting cells in, then we'll look at it again. If you've got any questions, just pop them down below in the comments, and I'll get round to you. And subscribe, give me a thumbs up if you'd like the video you've just seen. And there's plenty more of this coming along, and it's been very hot over in the UK at the moment, so video making has been a bit of a sweaty thing at the moment. So anyway, if you haven't subscribed, do that as well. And until next time, take care, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.